on the topic of content creation, our next speaker, grabe. This person is a true embodiment of creativity and entrepreneurship. As a leading content creator herself, she has transformed the digital landscape with her unique approach to storytelling, blending style and strategy to craft content that connects with the vast majority of her audience. But her talents do not stop at content creation. She also ventured into building her own business, proving that passion, innovation, and hard work can turn ideas into successful Laureen, into successful ventures, Laureen. Okay? In this journey, she continues to inspire other women to pursue their creative visions while balancing entrepreneurship and leadership in the ever-evolving world of branding. Joining us this afternoon, let's please welcome an entrepreneur, fashion and travel content creator. Let's give a big round of applause for Laureen Uy-Cruz.
I love the intro.
Grabe, Laureen. You know what? It's just funny. Congratulations. Palakpakan naman natin si Laureen, ladies and gentlemen. Please have a seat.
Hello.
It's just context lang, guys, okay? I've known Laureen for, I won't say how many years na lang, no? But now, nakaka-proud kasi ang dami na niyang mga accolades. Diba? So, kung yung intro niya dati medyo maikli, ngayon ang haba na ng intro niya. Ang daming mga honors and everything given to you.
Madami tayong gustong ma-achieve in life.
Oo, diba? Very good. Very good at spinning din, Laureen, congratulations on everything you've achieved so far. And definitely, we can consider you as a trailblazer with regard to being a content creator and really maximizing e-commerce and your influence and translating that into physical businesses as well, no? So congratulations to you. First and foremost, for those of you who are not familiar with Laureen, could you give everyone a very, very quick background? From content creator, you ventured into business. Can you tell us about that journey?
Wow. I think for a lot of people, mas nakilala nila ako nung naging vlogger na ako. But I actually started as a blogger back then. And as early as 15 years old, I was already an intern in the fashion magazine. So parang ever since before, fashion industry talaga yung gusto ko. I just didn't know what I wanted to do just yet because I was still in high school. Parang tagal na nun.
High school, no?
But then I started interning for the magazine. I then started my clothing line. I started blogging, transitioned into vlogging, and then when I had Miggy as my partner, my husband now, nag-open kami ng business. So this is fairly new to me, the F&B business. But ever since then, I knew I really wanted to be in the fashion industry. And I ended up there. So, yeah.
Fashion industry into F&B,
yes.
Diba? Actually, Laureen, may kasalanan ako sa'yo. I'm so sorry. I haven't visited Flow yet, okay?
Ooh,
I know.
Hungry Homies.
Sorry?
Yung Hungry Homies.
Hungry Homies. Nakapag-order na ako ng Hungry Homies.
Very good.
Solid. Napaka-solid ang mga burgers and fries ng Hungry Homies. So congratulations to that.
Thank you. Try nyo kung hindi nyo pa na-try. Wanna plug ng Hungry Homies.
So can you tell us also, how, as a content creator, did that influence how you marketed your business? And actually, maybe another important question. Kung hindi kayo gumawa ng content about Hungry Homies and Flow, do you think it would have flourished?
No, for us, it was really the digital landscape that helped us all throughout our journey. We started Hungry Homies during the pandemic, back siguro late 2020 or early 2021. Home business lang siya, lahat ginagawa namin sa backyard ng bahay ni Miggy. And I remember when I first tasted his burgers, luto lang talaga niya for me and my family. And I said, this is so good, I think you should sell it. And I think it's very important if you have a friend or a husband or a partner or a family member na you really believe in, they just really need a little bit of extra motivation to actually push through it. Since my background kasi in college was integrated marketing communications, I told him, if you want, you can be sa kitchen side and I can be marketing side. And that's why it really worked so well. But pandemic, everyone was at home, and luckily, people wanted to support each other online. Di ba, nauso yung mga ube cheese pandesal, dalgona coffee, ang daming binibenta ng mga friends natin online. So a lot of our friends supported, but at the same time, they loved it so much that they were willing to share it online. And then, one day, may nag-post sa amin na sobrang big account, and then we got more following. So it was a mix of hard work and luck for us.
And you know, I love how it kind of started with encouragement. Na nag-encourage lang kay Laureen, parang, uy, masarap to ah. Dapat gawin mo tong business. And the fact that, you know, there's just that support system that helped you flourish as well, no? And then also, you mentioned na you started during lockdown, di ba?
Yes.
Kaya siguro hungry homies, di ba?
Oo.
Kasi from home ka
Yeah.
nag-order. So from Hungry Homies, now you have two, I believe, right? Two branches?
Three.
Three
Now. Three
physical
branches.
In the span of how many years?
So, we first started our Makati branch, yun yung first branch namin ever, back in 2023. And in a span of 3 years, we have 3 branches now. We created 2 more branches last year. And it's really all about looking for the perfect location. Also for you, we didn't want to just open just for the sake of opening. We really wanted to know na, okay, mabenta ba tayo dito sa location na to? Based off our orders during the pandemic, madami ba nag-order sa location, sa area? So I think we were very strategic in a way with opening our branches.
Galing. Also, depending on your key demographics,
Yes.
di ba? Saan ba sila nakatira, di ba? Is this within the reach of the delivery services? Parang ganyan, I'm sure, no? So congratulations. Great job talaga on that. Now, I guess the next question is, so you broke into having, from digital, may physical stores na kayo, may physical branches na kayo. Now the question is, how do you make sure that you innovate and keep people coming in?
For me, again, I go back to digital kasi lahat ngayon nasa cellphone tayo for school, for work, for everything. So we always make sure that we announce online, but at the same time, we also have a lot of materials that needs to be printed para at least if you want to promote something, meron. In terms of innovation, I always try to encourage Miggy to have limited edition stuff. Kasi 'di ba, mahilig tayo mag-try ng mga masasarap na burgers. So it doesn't mean na kung ano yung binebenta namin, yun na lang yun. We always try to keep innovating every single time.
Galing. And you know what? I think that speaks to your relationship with Miggy as well, no? For those of you who didn't catch that, they started the business nung mag-boyfriend, girlfriend lang sila. And then now they're married, the business is still going. I guess my question to you is it advisable to start a business with your jowa?
Alam mo, ang dami nagtatanong sa akin yan. But surprisingly, ang dami ko rin kaibigan na partners nila, business partners, yung boyfriend nila or yung girlfriend nila, husband, wife. And I think it really just needs to be segregated lang yung trabaho nyo. Hindi pwede nagsasapawan for me. So, I, from the get-go, told him, ako yung marketing. So, anything with a budget na mag-opening tayo, marketing, t-shirt, merch, new collection, wag mo nang pakialaman yan. Akin na yun. But you just have to trust me that I will do a good job. And I trust you that you do a good job with your role as well. So very important yun sa business. Lalo na with friends even.
Oo. Stay in your lane, kumbaga.
Yes.
Okay? Diyan ka, dito
But
ako.
it's okay to discuss.
Okay.
Na parang these are my ideas, what do you think? Sabihin niya, parang hindi, gagawin ko pa rin siya.
Now, you started the business with your boyfriend, right? Your now husband. But then, of course, nag-expand kayo ng personnel nyo. How crucial was it to find people who matched your workflow, ganyan? Ano yung naging proseso mo to find these people for that good match?
You mean staff?
For staffing. Because I'm sure it was marketing and product, and then after that, you went into different stuff, right?
Yes.
So it was the both of you. After the both of you, who was the next key member sa team nyo?
So since we started during the pandemic, it was really Miggy's family that really helped us with the line. I remember nung pandemic, ako pa yung nagsasara ng burger boxes. Ako yung nagte-text sa customers na it's ready for pickup. Because when you start a business, you start it small. Hindi ka pwedeng malaki agad, di ba? And that's how we started. But I think in terms of getting new members, we started with a team of 5 dun sa Makati branch namin. And then I hired one social media girl that would help with answering yung customer service online, replying to people for inquiries, for any complaints. Hopefully, walang complaints, syempre. But manager is very important. And yung manager namin ngayon, siya yung parang tumitingin ng lahat ng branches namin. So aside from having managers from each branch, we also have one that overlooks all the branches also. And it really helps us focus on what tasks we need to do. Sometimes we go to the store, but majority of the time, I'm always brainstorming with my team for new innovations.
So I love how you start small, diba? And I think you guys really took care of your business. So parang, is this person working or not, diba? Right, very, very early on. I think the next question is, since we're kind of running out of time, no? As a content creator, what advice can you give to content creators or aspiring content creators out there who they want to be like Laureen and Miggy, diba? They want to transition from digital to, what do you call it?
Business.
In-store, to business.
To business.
To physical, di ba?
To burgers.
Brick and
recommend.
mortar is what I was looking for. To brick and mortar. Oo.
Actually, whether you have hundreds, millions, thousands of followers or just a small following, for me, it's very important to still think of your goals in life, whether it be in the food industry, fashion, makeup, kasi madami akong friends who also ventured in other fields of the industry, hindi lang siya food. But very, very important to know how to market it online and offline and have a very strong support system who will always encourage and motivate you. Kasi for me, it's all about constantly learning new things. Even in my age, which I will not say, parang it's always important to be open to learning because dun talaga tayo mahahasa, diba? Once we stop learning, we stop growing. And up until now, I'm still learning the digital landscape of everything. I know I started with blogging and then vlogging. Ang dami ng social media platforms ngayon, ang dami na rin content creators. But it's always very important to stay true to who you are. And in terms of business, ganun din siya. Know your brand, know your branding, know who you want to work with, and hopefully everything else will just go well and follow.
It will flow, diba?
Flow!
It will flow. I love that. Na you stay who you are, but as you continue to grow and continue to learn, you expand who you are, diba? And that is it's such a pleasure to watch your journey and your growth. And I can't wait to see what's next for you,
Yes,
Laureen.
me too. Hopefully, better things ahead pa.
Now, I'm sure marami pa silang mga katanungan and maybe they can send you a DM or maybe you'll make a vlog about it or something answering their questions. Can you please plug, where can people find you online?
So first, me muna, kasi I will also promote my brands, but you can find me on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. My name is Laureen Uy again. Iba-iba yung account username ko, so hindi ko na sila i-confuse. But yes, I'm Laureen, and my brands are Hungry Homies PH on Instagram and Flow All Day Drinking. Yun naman, coffee cocktail.
Coffee cocktail. Palakpakan natin si Laureen, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for sharing your very invaluable insights. Let's have a photo over here. Thank you so much, Laureen. Always a pleasure. Palapakan natin siya ulit, ladies and gentlemen.